Hello everybody, Drew here. Tip of the Mitt Flips, where now every 100 subscribers there is a giveaway, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. First thing up today, gotta switch screens real quick. I was watching EUP Pickers, which is a really nice family up in the UP that picks together and sells together. So if you get a chance, check them out. First thing up, I had a lady reach out to me. She said, if I buy both, we combine shipping. I said, of course. And it's two puzzles that I had just listed the day that they sold, which was on Monday, but it was late enough in the day that I'd already taken my orders out. So they get shipped out today, which is Wednesday on C3, A, B, C3. Garage is still a mess, but hey, look what we got. We got a door, which is cool. Already staying a little warmer in here because yesterday it got up to like 70 degrees. And then today, now that I have a door, let's see what we got. Oh, what is it out here? What is it? Can you see it? That's snow. It's a light snow, but it's snow. Snow nonetheless, and I'm over it. I want shorts, I want tank tops. Let's pull the puzzles that we need. I think these are the two right here. Country Roads is one of them, just to double check. Yep. And then the other one is Country Garden Roses type thing, and that one didn't have a name, like a certain painting or it's a specific spot or something like that. So I just threw in as many keywords as I could because you don't know what people are really going to want in their puzzle. But like you see, there's an antique car here. I said antique car, English garden, just started naming things that might be in the puzzle. But I think she was window shopping because she said, if I buy one, can I get combined shipping? And I said, sure thing. Took an offer on both because, again, combined shipping is going to save me a couple bucks, and it's one order, and repeat buyers are preferable. I'd like them to come back also. I have more puzzles. So $11 for the Country Roads and $8.50 for the Roses house. I paid $3 for both, so a little more than I normally would pay, but it was a slim pickings day at Salvation Army, and puzzles have been just doing so well for me that, like I said, I listed them, they sold that day, so I'm not mad about that in any way. She did also, she seemed either confused or I'm mistaken that you can set up your eBay account to auto combine shipping. And I said, she's like, because it's overcharged me for shipping. I thought you said do combined shipping. I said, yeah, when I combine it, I will refund you the difference. And she was like, oh, I've never had to do that before. And I said, well, I've never heard of it working a different way. I don't know. I don't think I would want it to combine it automatically, because then what if all of a sudden it's over a certain poundage or size, and then I got to go from USPS to FedEx or something. You know, I want to make sure I figure that out before I refund the money, or before I don't get the money. Either way, I don't think I'm going to change that if that's an option. Next up on C1 is a genuine OEM Sony AM, what did I just say? C1, yeah, C1 antenna. This right here, this little guy. It went with one of the units I had listed, but I didn't want to throw it in because it's just extra packing and it doesn't help the selling price, or at least it didn't seem to at the time. But I got $9.99 free shipping for that. That'll go first class, like 2 ounces or something. I might throw it in a box, but luckily this little stand here, that actually breaks down and it lays flat. So I think if I pad it well enough, I could put that in an envelope still. And then after that, we've got a Mitsubishi HSU446, which is not that one. It's this VCR down here. Not going to pull it out right now because I have this rainbow vacuum parts in my way that I've been avoiding listing for about a year. So I've been doing that too often, and I need to completely stop. I've gotten better about it, but there are, well, technically 4 things, but 2 things. There is this rainbow vacuum, which is these parts here, And then you can see the vacuum over there. And then these gum tape dispensers. I have just been avoiding these like the plague. And not because shipping's gonna be a pain, because I ship TVs. I don't care. I'll ship anything. It's not, as long as you have all the things you need for shipping, it's just the size of the thing changes. It's not really that big of a deal. It's just I need to clean them. And they're covered in like the gum tape stuff. It's, if you don't know what that is, it's like when you get a package and the tape feels like it's bonded right to the package, that's gum tape. And it's like a roll of like a lickable stamp, basically. And as it pulls out, it gets wet, sticks to the box, becomes one with the box. And it makes for a much better seal. It's much safer. That's why a lot of big companies or really heavy things will use that, because it becomes part of the box. And if these weren't electric, I would keep one, because they have ones where it's just a pull lever. You push a button, I want 12 inches, 18 inches, 3 inches of tape. Push a button, you pull the lever, gives you your piece. And I would keep it if it was one of those. But because they're electric, just takes up way too much space, and I don't know, cleaning's a hassle. I don't ship enough stuff that I need to care about one of those, but I do need to list them and get them the heck out of here. But that VCR, again, I digress, $49.99. I didn't end up listing, I said I was going to, all the electronics that I had. Just getting the garage prepped for the guys to come put the door in and stuff, and I had to do some extra cleanup. And then it was a super windy day, so of course leaves and dust and everything blew in. Oh, I gotta get rid of the scrap metal. So own your own business, they say. It'll be fun, they say. No, it is fun. This is the second business I've owned, and this is 1,000 times better than the last one. 1,000 times, because I still don't have to deal with corporations and slimy people, and just, we won't go into that last job. But I am happy that I have this one, because then I can stop to have a door put in, or clean up, or do whatever, or take a personal health day, or whatever I want to do, that kind of thing. Just, it will reflect my sales, which this next week I have a lot of other things to take care of. Did end up getting taxes done yesterday. 9 hours of number crunching. That's fun. So pro tip, as of the 1st of this year, 2021, I bought a bookkeeping companion from GoDaddy. So it tracks all my eBay stuff. All I have to do is track my cost of goods and my shipping supplies and stuff. And so that's worth every penny. They could charge me double and it would still be a deal as far as I'm concerned. But next up, we have a 4x4 by 7 1/4 clear acrylic case. That one right there. I'll double check the rest of them because I'm down to 4. I want to make sure none left have cracks or anything. But I actually took the bulk pricing off of it because I was down to 5. I said, at this point, people just need to pay full price. But they sent me an offer and I took the offer anyway. So either way, it wasn't full price. But $8.99 free shipping on that. That will go first class. And then last thing up, this just sold a minute ago. Sharp Admiral Remote. I think it's gonna be in that one. We got Toshiba, RCA, LG, Pioneer. Nope, in this one. It says Sharp right on the bag because I was smart that day. And that was $9.99 free shipping. Couple things. Went to Walmart to buy, I think, a battery. Oh, it was a SIM card because my GoPro came in. You go, Drew, you got your GoPro. Why are you still filming with your camera? Because I have literally never used one of these, and I'm worried that if I film with it, I'm going to somehow mess it up and then have to redo everything, which would be weird and awkward to just redo, what am I going to do? Put stuff back on the shelf and pretend it didn't happen? I don't think that would work for me. So after I finish this bit right here and pack up my orders, I think I'm going to take it on a little journey to the post office and test it out, put that in the video if it works. If it doesn't work, you won't see it. But yeah, while I was at Walmart buying a SIM card for that, I always like to at least spend 10 minutes, anything over that, then I'm just wasting my time, to try to find something to pay for the thing that I'm getting, which I did. There were 2 of this one, Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue, which I'm a fan of the show. So these are one of those things where if it doesn't sell, I ain't mad about it. But they were normally $9.99. They were selling for, I think, $14.99 free shipping. So even at retail, you're making like 10 cents. But they were on sale for $3.50. So I bought 2 of those and a Frieza one as well. So that paid for most of the SIM card. And then there was one of these, which is a NECA King Kong figure. Bop, bop, bop. Got a lot of glare there. But yes, it's a plastic figure with changeable parts and stuff. And that was on sale as well. Clearanced out to $11. So that's awesome. And that, I think, was selling at retail. So it was $29.99 plus shipping. So that, between those, right, the 3 Dragon Ball and the King Kong, I'll pay for the SIM card plus gas plus time. So that's, and those are all barcodes, new, easy to list and pack and ship. Something though that I have been noticing, and this could just be me, I would say retail arbitrage stuff moves way slower. And that could just be the stuff I'm getting, because I have gotten stuff that sold right away. Like I had some Mandalorian figures that sold almost immediately, which kind of made me feel like I underpriced them. But like I got this Frozen thing, had that for months. These Elite Frogs, months. These Hot Wheels, months. Haven't sold a single one. I have multiples of all of them. And those leapfrogs, I got worried because I went to Walmart and I bought them on clearance for like $7. I think I got them listed for $30 free shipping, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But then I saw them at Walmart listed for $7 on the shelf. And I'm like, no, Walmart, you can't undercut me. And then I went back like a week later and it had been mismarked. So that made me a little nervous. I'm like, man, I don't need 3 of these. The kids are too old. They're not going to want those. So yeah, let me get these packed up. And then we'll see if we go on a journey with the new GoPro. All right, so I was just getting to boxing up that combined shipping order of the 2 puzzles. Bubble wrapped them together real quick just to get an idea of what size I would need. And normally, I would just throw them in one of these. They come in 3 different sizes from USPS. This is a 1097. Then there's a 1095 and a 1092, I think. I'm actually pretty sure on that. Got my Easter season shirt on, chilling with my peeps. Get it? Peeps? Huh? Yeah? Okay. But I was hoping I had a box the right size. I don't. Not a big deal though. So I figured I would show you what I would do. Build the box halfway up. So seal the one side. They do come with like a peel and stick. I don't trust that. It works, I would say, 99% of the time it's going to work, but that 1% is going to cost you money. So I always just throw an extra piece of tape on just to be sure. But once you got it, I started and I said, oh, maybe I should put this on footage. I was about to say on film because that would make me sound stupid, but on footage didn't make me sound stupid. Okay, so I cut down the one side. I'm going to cut down the other side real quick. And yes, I know I'm cutting towards my belly and that's not safe and blah, blah, blah. My house, I'll do what I want. If I want to cut my own belly, I'll do it. And then you just cut that piece off. And you got yourself what looks kind of like a shadow box. You got a half a box. You got a shell of a box. And then you're just going to do the same thing on the next one. All right, the first one came out pretty. The second one, not so much, but that is not a big deal. Get that out of the way. Take one of them, put it down. Take the next one, put it over the top. Now let's tape that bad mamma jamma up. And actually, I'm going to switch to the 3-inch tape just because the seam's a little off and just to make sure I cover it. All right. Fold down your top. And tape it that way. All right, she ain't pretty, but she'll make it. There you go. That is one ugly Frankenbox, a little off center. But the important thing is getting it to the person safely and affordably. And that's what I did right there. Quick tip. I recently had to buy tape again because I ran out of tape for the 3-inch tape dispenser. And this stuff was okay. It's from Zip It, but Zip It was completely out. If you've been ordering shipping supplies, lots of places are running low or behind or all the above. In my research, because when you jump from buying 6 rolls of tape to 100 rolls of tape, you really want to be sure that you're buying the right stuff. Anything 2 mils, which is the thickness of the tape, 2 mils or below is no good. That's I mean, yeah, for small packages, sure, but when you'll feel it. It's like, it feels like saran wrap almost, cellophane. So you really want to be somewhere around 2.5 mils. That's knowledge I never thought I would have on what quality tape is, but quick tips, you don't got to look it up, 2.5-ish. And it's one of those things like sheet thread counts, where if it says 1,000, it really could be anywhere from 800 to 1,000. There's no one out there like checking these things. So if it says 2, it's probably 1.8. And if it says 2.5, it's probably 2.3. So anywhere around 2.5, you'll be safe. Anything above that, it's really overkill unless you're doing really big or really heavy things. Then that's just more than you need. All right, so off to the post office. I have no idea if my GoPro is going to work. Let's find out. All right, so off to the post office. I have no idea if my GoPro is going to work. Let's find out. Because there's not a front display, I have no idea at this point if I'm framing myself in, but I'm pretty sure with GoPros, it's supposed to be like a wide angle lens, so it shouldn't be an issue. And then stabilization is supposed to be one of their key selling factors. So let's see. I will find out during editing, and you will find out right now while you're watching. Yesterday, there were people wearing shorts, and today it snowed this morning and it's currently 37 degrees. That's not fun in my book. It's supposed to be super nice the rest of the week though, and by super nice I mean low to mid 50s, sunny, so should be good. Went to leave already once and my car battery was dead because my father moved it and he left the keys in it. So let's go to the post office. Front row parking, my favorite. Alright, now off to the shipping store. I got a UPS drop off. Well, that's going to be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other.